Okay, so here you see a jasmine vine, you see a hydrangea, and as soon as I start recording, my husband starts the lawnmower, so apologize for the noise. Go figure. No, I'm thankful for him. Yeah. Anyway, you have a Japanese dwarf cedar here, Cryptomeria. We have a winter gem. We have a carex. We have another hydrangea. And I actually got this from Proven Winners Direct. I got this plant through the mail, so it came in an excellent box. There was not, at the time when I got it, when I purchased it, it sort of looked like this. It had not bloomed, and it has done well in this pot. So hey, shouts out to Proven Winners Direct for sending me some healthy plants. I actually gave 2 of them away for Mother's Day. Anyway, another carex and another dwarf cedar. We have some lilies. Yeah, I think they're lilies. Anyway, I'm a new gardener. If I get the name wrong, forgive me. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. And that's why I started making these videos. Anyway, we have some elephant ears here. I absolutely love elephant ears in a pot. I don't like them in landscape too much because they can get wild. And if you don't have time to continuously work with these things, they will look a mess. And I find containing them in a pot, I was looking online and I saw how people were containing them in a pot. It gave them the exotic feel that they were looking for, and I just copied it. And before too long, these things will probably be about 3 feet tall in this pot. So this is my container area. So nothing has changed pretty much about my contemporary garden area, but my gardenia has begun to flower. And I did a video a couple of weeks ago and I showed the names of the plants in this area because what I tried to do is plant a bunch of things that had an aging theme to represent relaxation. The gardenia has flowered, but what I want to show you is things that most people don't show you, and that is the bad side of gardening. Now I just planted these hydrangeas here, and let me show you. These are, they're called Endless Summer Blushing Bride Hydrangea. Okay, and what I'm noticing is I have these little, they're turning purplish on the ends. Now, as you can see, these are not cheap. However, I did get them for half price. So, I got 2 of these plants for $32. But my point is, after planting them, I noticed that the leaves started turning purple. So I got online and I began to look at why. And it has something to do with the pH, I believe. Or, and it's the same way on this one as well. Or some type of fungus, and that's what you have to figure out. I have clay soil in this area. So a lot of times I have to plant with some sort of compost or garden soil to try to help the plant get established. So I won't know. This is a trial and error. I can tell you this. When I planted this flower and this flower, it was the same size. Now I see that this one has a longer stem on it. So I know it's not dying, but I have to figure out what the problem is. Now, let's talk about one other bad thing about gardening. As you can see, I did a video a couple of weeks ago, and I said this flower here was doing well. Well, 2 weeks has passed, and now when you look under the bottom, you see that the flower is starting to I guess die. Reading online, I found out that these flowers, dahlias, will develop some type of fungus issue, and you have to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, you have to dig the flower up, amend the soil somehow, make sure that the fungus issue is gone before planting something else. Now, the great thing about this is I only spent $4.99 on bulbs. The bad thing is when you get this far with something that is doing extremely well and then all of a sudden it dies, for a new gardener, it's kind of devastating. However, don't give up, because I am not. I ordered some fungus spray, and if it works, it works. If it don't, I will pull it up and I will try again. Here's another side to gardening. I bought these last year and maybe you've seen these in some Christmas videos, but you didn't really know what it was. Well, these are some sort of boxwood, I believe. But the month of May, we hardly had any rain, and I did not water these the way that I should have. And as a matter of fact, all of them lost their leaves and they started to look like this. So I brought them back in my area of the garden that no one can see in the back of my yard, and I'm trying to nurse them back to life. So as you can see, this is what's happening. This one is rebounding well. These two, they're coming along. They're not dead. They are rebounding, but it's taking them a little more time. And I'm using something called Plant Thrive. You can get it on Amazon for like $9.99, but it is working. Okay, so I just pulled a holly out of the ground. The holly had not been in the ground for more than 2 months, but it was starting to die. Now I can see why it was starting to die, because the hole is full of water, which will cause the roots to rot. And so that is an issue with clay soil. No matter how much I dig, no matter how much I put soil in, I am still running into just more and more water. It's not draining properly. So before I put anything else in this hole, I need to figure out how in the world am I going to drain it.
Maybe.
Stop.